and again, it's logo. Obviously, they'll say, "Oh, you don't like that, and you can't this or that." Oh, just penetration. It doesn't look good enough, or what? Like I said, in the pipe, you know. And so a lot of that is, you know, we don't have tropical here. They have also different tropicals. I'm sure Mexico has that festivals. So yeah, you know. So and that's the thing is that a lot of people go to Mexico now. You know, it's very like this, like that. You know, like good lifestyle. You know, when I was teenager, young, like, psh, may I'll do that. You know, may I'll do that. Um, and my father, he's not into that. No stating nothing. You know, it is that you understand that, right? So he's already for sure it is. Okay, I have to know this. At least mental. You know, my sister. These are I need that. These are things that it was decay from families and that. Okay, your spirit and everything. I have so much spirit, you know, so it doesn't really worry about American benefits, medical, and you already have degree. So a lot of people think that we're no, if that's something like that, it's kind of what they program. Even though brothers over here in Mexicali, exactly what they do that. Okay, they'll mess with you. And, oh, they got rid of your Victor and all that shit over here. Okay, and like I said, if anybody nucleus, any family, you would have any flag. The most family, the most heritage trained pretty much on Sunday. The family always with us. Nucleus strong, a team, everything. Okay, and that's exactly what I did myself. And easy to I thought my father everything good, right? Okay, because part of that I know that you have a heritage, right? Just normal. I could do my own thing. I have a lot of land, and I look growth would eventually higher education. You eventually get a lot of real estate, So, but it's too fast. So what's going on? I can feel what's going on. The energy, depression everywhere. Is what's going on. They're doing different things. They go to Mexico, Zacatecas. They're more doing. No one cares about your own thing out here. I'm just surviving. Fuck, what the hell you doing? Okay, and that's biblical how they're using that stuff. These are mules. They'll just fuck you up. They don't care about nothing American. You know, that's gonna war from you. Okay, that's exactly what you're doing. That. So it should have been the high fucking and the almost fucking thing. And you come here the best in the fucking here. That's what we want. And we got a bonus with the Saints. You didn't know that either. So they're doing that. So I'm ready for that. Is that you know always been like that. So, but it's gonna be now serious. I didn't think it was working out and this. No, I'm gonna have to come fucking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that's the thing is it's gotta be Last Dragon. These are new things. Rocky over here. There's someone over here. Mark Wahlberg like that. Boston done over here. He went to Los Angeles. Now in Vegas. All right. We know the future's already here. I went in advance. Maybe not here. So you gotta even the stories from it was the Exodus here. They're gonna email Mark Wahlberg. I have to email here. I have to do that. Even Shakira. For all you know, it's be secrets. Definitely, it's impossible. You can't block that. Foot News World Cup 22, and I think that piece is not from Christ, but you have to first in any kind of American institution. And I say, no, okay, that's it. Boom. If it's we believe, if it works, of course, what if it does? Okay, which it is. But let's say it's these are not many can do that institution. Imagine why? What if it is? Recognize that after 10 years, it's impossible. You block that, and then you fucking boom, boom. It's like an earthquake everywhere. Okay, and so there's a hero. They're like, oh, they don't like that, and this, that, the other. Everybody is every have a house. You have a tax return. Number one, that's the best American dream. Doesn't have to be a military. That's much better. Yeah. And so I can help. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what you're doing. That they go and like there's a vendors, even tax return. I got a lot of that bookkeeping, even a tax return. Send the file, dude. Get excited about it. You know, get excited about it. So sometimes it's relief. I had to come back and buy one. Because it's like, oh, can't go to sleep. Not really good. To be honest, marijuana is not good. Um, you're like really like kind of dizzy, like really kind of not really. You're just not really good. Not flu yet. Eventually get a flu. I had to prevent. Uh, it has to be iteration from walk. You have to, boom in the legs and fucking, and it's sore back. So I have to be the thing over here, the brace. But you always have to move. Have your body in the test because there's chemicals. We don't know. The virus, they've done that before. They have 3 or 4, you know? They're just kind of race the next fucking thing. You gotta pray this fucking shit over here. Forget about the nukes. They're already doing World War III. They'll have another wave and go, that's it, because you already know he already caught Bill Gates. They already caught everyone, all these people over here. So we're like, okay, we know the truth everywhere. They're just fucking waiting to fucking, they're working at FBA. They're getting arrested, stuff like that. But it's so slow, huh? Wow. So, well, at least, no, it's not going to be a green Grinch. We got the blue. So the blue is Irish offenders, and at least it's always, one more time, as an American, you see like a lawyer, would it be like any law, anything like the kind of law that you can read this? We own that from the Constitution. A citizen, from your attorney, if you ever defend this, this is how it is, but more empowered. And if you don't understand that, they don't get it. No Irish defender. It's like Coca-Cola. You got a register. I'm sure Raiders, maybe a lot of people that are going right big, American, commerce, global, and then that we have to be, saying that politicals, and then they'll get upset. And, yeah, because it'll never end. Never end. They'll have another guy that he's, I'm good because the family is Mexican. I'm going to get you nothing. It's not interest to me. So that's saying like that. Like, it's like, well, imagine the Saints. You don't like that shit. It's like the most powerful in the world. A restaurant or a company like that. The Saints over here, like fucking, I'll fucking take all it takes. Because I think what happened is that the atheists were that whatever their business or work, that is a kind of in luck. You don't know the future. And so that's you have to know that is the ingredients that it should almost be a must for. It's not interested. It's almost the first Mexico, the most colorful FBA software. So at least let's try it because that's the best one. Everybody knows that. It's hilarious. And you don't like that. It is kind of like that. So it's like goes an accountant to kind of be like the style. I can't do that. I'm an inventor. So it's like, I don't like to be nice about this fucking bullshit. I'd rather get the license and say, hey. Yeah, because I already criticize some shit like that. And so, and then I didn't know knowledge about Aztecs. Probably it is a DNA possible. And so I didn't know that, to tell you the truth. The mathematics is not really good in high school for some reason. But eventually you understand that just by studying. Kind of really expand of how the future, the potential that, not to get fast or something else. It's almost a model, boom, FBA. Wow, look at that. It's so fucking perfect that it's almost like for life. It's almost kind of like that software's, digital softwares, Microsoft, and still, that way I have so billions, I mean, tell the computer at least put it in there. That's just the computer. That's just one thing that, and so you can email. The powerful doesn't have to anything. Send that over here. That way, if it's stale, you'd have to push it up. Because like the value. Look, you could do this different thing like, oh, I have to get a nothing. It's free. Boom. There's no nothing. Here it is. And that's the thing is that, but it has to be email, newsletter, probably like a membership. That is a normal nominal of $20 or let's say $40. Eventually you'll get $40 annual. And the point there's a VIP, like, 100 or 200 always come with us, you know? Then Vegas, there's a lot of, they have a lot of sales and work. Palms is a perfect place, and that's it, you know. And Nayarit, rest in peace, Sebastian, from Nayarit, and like I said, we know different. Like I said, it's true. I don't think he would like Nayarit. I'm sure the culture they understand the parents. So mine is different. Mexican. Oh, different. Oh yeah, it does kind of different. In future, you understand. Yes, Nayarit is most beautiful. Let's say in a goddess, and then okay, that was here. Okay, like I said, I'm not even here. I don't know that. Uh, and the Aztecs, and oh look, and then obviously Sebastian, he was a club with so many women in the clubs, nude. It's like almost it's true. He wants almost like in heaven for this period of time. Yeah, and that's a management to sit here and it's kind of hilarious, huh? But and that's it is that's part of that where I goes distraction of what I'm saying that. But Nayarit, they always come Nayarit. Oh look, and then another one from General Ponce, another president, Geraldine. Look at that name, pretty big. She is not goddess. Looking at that, but the name and you have a young politician Nayarit. So eventually it'll come out everyone, the true everyone. Just gotta wait and patient. Look at all the Milky Way. It is Milky Way, the galaxy. It's almost perfect, everyone. You don't have to really, it's always good. Look, I'm an accountant, he does here, and that's it. You have to see something else. You got the same, we're ready to come over here, the same, the Christ was going to be over here. Christ is always here. It's always here. Wherever you come here, it's always here. So, you just wait. I have my ideas in the future, but right now, the artist offender. I have YouTube, excited about, even a big one, Fantagram, new one. Long Beach is different where it's more kind of, but it's so slow. You know that. Eventually come here, but it's so, after the hospital, it shut down everything. Oh, shit, what's going on? We had another employee, Alicia, and it's clean everything. I had a picture like a model. You have to do that. Just okay, hey, look, I'm here. Come on. Like Twitter. We need business to keep that rent. They didn't, for some reason, what happened? Oh, I'm dying at the hospital. I don't have the energy, dude. And I pay all back and forth. The fucking stress and all that. So that's all I could. Public prove I've done that without suit, man. I pay all that working compensation. It's not easy, right? To employees, boom. And then, all right, just time it will come business again. I've done that before. Okay, so I'm very IRS. I know this. I'm so confident, but it's a lot of stress. You see that? Your own business. And so, the empower that no future in the future, no worry, I can do that again. With the IRS, the tax, no problem. And that's what happened. You should have the boss, and that's it. Don't say nothing. Know the laws. I don't know what you're doing. Ooh, something happened here. I don't know. He's a tattoo. I'm telling you, man. And they went to those things like a genocide, like no sisters, they don't like your own brother, they don't like this. He did look vain. He said like that. What the fuck? I had a picture. What is that vain? Knowledge is how I understand that. Okay, if it looked like that, look at my records, I'm pretty good. But they're like, oh, something wrong. The fuck are you talking about? Another guy did something. No. And that's exactly what they're doing. That they bypass someone else, some stupid They're more Mexican, Chilango. They have more parties, I guess. $700 a restaurant. They're so fucking special, and they're fucking only business to keep that shit on, getting coke and partying all this fucking eat over here. I'm gonna fuck all these motherfuckers, because also they're ripping off everyone over here and stealing all your cocaine rat laboratory because they're addicted. They just, yeah, these fucking Lakers, whatever is here. I want to get shit fucking. They're 666. LeBron, and they're still, no, this is the one. They're fucking cold, you know? Rather all this shit, their power, they always transfers their power. They use their drugs, and this is it right now. This is a perfect way now. And so the knowledge I've always hear is not my hero, saints, in the revolutions. So you have to go one more time, and it'll be the student at the end. I have to tell all these things. It's very complex. Can you be in communication with that? First, there's our historian. Then there's different epics here. Again, these are just before 1910. But what about from here? It's always kind of like the whole history of Mexico. Then you got also Renaissance. Okay, what happened? Then you have, they would say if it was, the Middle East where they were doing very fucking crazy ass torture, and they'll return that again. That's a kind of Europe, and yeah, they'll whatever the fucking they already caught some Asian, some fucking devil doctor in the fucking torture in the prisons. Another guy doing this one over here. Yeah, and it's decades. It's the devil when you got a concrete for fucking like 20 or 30 years. The devil stink your brain like this. They're gonna keep that shit out. The devil will keep like that for 10, 20, 30. They want forever. They don't want to fucking change nothing. And when they get like that, again, whatever their energy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Eventually be caught. He's in the jail now in 50 years. And he was the warden, prison, was sexual from the, in the inmates. And so that's probably fucking years. Kind of like this stuff. The Kim Kardashian support this. They're doing fucking. Now they already had eventually have more. You know that because FBI being saw as a witness. And that they have isn't even like a trial. You have to have, because I'm sure some witness, pictures. Eventually you have to know that it's impossible to have a trial. Or they have that from and they're quiet over here. What's that one from the Wiener? And that's kind of satanic. And then I think they believe with some fucking evil kids, they're already revenged because it was years ago. But now the pictures come. That's fucking real. The sickos eventually emerge. That's impossible. You have to embrace that. Oh, it's all cool, like that. It's a dangerous climate that in any fucking thing, anybody fucking, because they're devils and their freedom. And anytime they go, I'm walking, jingle fucking Christmas, and I'm gonna fucking, yeah. So, hope that they could, yeah, the new generation should be, not like that. Not from this kind of, just a show, just from the politician, back and forth. You don't know if Biden is already in the alien. He's already, yeah, it is. It's a style where it's true. They even get a kind of thing. That's crazy, huh? That's a kind of White House. You can't try whatever that. Yeah, because the creepy of the UFO makes them most, because they have nukes. Like anything can happen. There are chemicals already. Not really good. You see that? Like kind of fucking. To get these are oxygen to even inject fucking, because you really oxygen for some reason. try to drink, but whatever. Anyway, this the thing is that you know what kind of human could get lungs and lungs, and I'm telling my father, he had flu like my father suffering, decent man, and he can't do this. It's just kind of natural and this, and try to communicate. You stubborn, tarasco. Like, god damn, man. I mean, what can I do? All I can fucking survive. Barely fucking pay the fucking back. Even pawn the gold gone. And they're saying he's a bum and all that. They're fucking crazy. First of all, you shouldn't be in the police and like that. I have a business, wonderful. Irish Offenders, wonderful. You see the Carrera, you have the port. What are you doing? Gold, Cartier, and all good because look at the Sun Cobla, look at the IRS. You got medals. What the fuck are you doing? Simple thing. I'm gonna tell you right now. So I don't like you. They're just genocide. Yeah, they don't like anything like a. They don't like a cute like a look like a Jesus Christ or a body. Nothing, huh? No. You can't need IQ nothing. Okay, so yeah, the time now. Time to just defeat them like a Marine. Anything like that, not only a Marine come out and say this is the time to come get you. That's it. Defeat them. That's it. This is a new company, new society. Fuck off. Okay, even the marriage, they already had that you could tax return. You could do that. You don't have to even sing. You could do single. You could even but they want more gay. Like one more time again, the same thing. Oh yeah. It is part of that thing. The power of Democrats. One more time. That's all it is. It's just part of that. That's fine. You shouldn't do that. Look what you're doing over here. You're going $1 billion to Ukraine. They're going to satanic. They're doing weird cults, okay? And you'll never invite it. And I don't want to come over here anyway. What is that? Okay? Okay, look at that shoe. Let me know one. And one time, Fuutt News is a real deal. International. There's a lot of kind of, stuff like even Chiquita, we could, the dancers that we can do that. Just from the birthday, and we always be like, hey, I got UFO in the future would be everlasting. It looks like my sister, or, it could be like a family, with the birthday. Or it could be a husband, you never know. But she's younger than me, but I'm getting older. So, but you never know. Never give up. But with fuutt.com, the time is now. Brazil or not, we have a good time. Soccer, and if he wins, like it would be something like a Messi. Something is true. Not many could get in the highlight in the whole history because obviously it'll be difficult if you lose. It'll be another time again. You'll never have it again. That's a fairy curse, but eventually you want that one. Not the Brazilian because there are so many. He's not really eating coke. You saw that guy, Neymar, in the field. I think it's a shoot right away. He right away goes to Mexican right. We want to coke. No shit. That's how they do that. That's how the drug dealers, that's the whole thing, yeah. Neymar, he knew the future and he's price but yeah, he's always, that kind of young kid that $1 million and international. So it's very massive that, it's just, wow. So we got to look at, we want native basically. They'll look at distraction if you want. It should go rather like a blue, like Irish Offenders, but it's not really Argentina. It's from the sun, from God. You know what I'm saying? So let me know, and I think we're gonna win the whole fuutt.com. And if we get $1 million with the fuutt.com, you never know. Messi come to the restaurant. Hey, let's do it. Or food music, something like that, like a brewer. Oh sure, they have so many million. Shakira. Oh yeah, we have a lot of ideas. So at least minimal. We have DJs. We have food. You have food. Everywhere have food. That's all you need. Let me know some.